Hello, bienvenidos y bienvenidas a todos. My name is Bill Johnson Gonzalez, and I am Director of the Center for Latino Research and an Associate Professor in the English Department at DePaul. Today, I want to welcome you all to the 25th Annual Latinx Graduation Celebration. A graduation is always a deeply significant milestone in our lives, but given the truly extraordinary events that have changed our world over the past year, you all should be exceptionally proud of your achievement in arriving at this day. We certainly are very proud, and so we've put together this program to celebrate your accomplishments. Today, we honor all your hard work, every Zoom class you attended, every essay you had to write, every book you read, all those nights when you didn't sleep because you were finishing a problem set. All of that hard work has led you to this important day. We also want to honor and give thanks to all the family members and friends who helped to get you here. None of us does it entirely alone, and we hope you all will remember to lend a hand in the future to someone else to help them achieve their dream. So congratulations, class of 2021, felicidades, and cheers to you all as you start a brand new chapter beyond DePaul. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Carolina Sternberg, the Chair of Latin American and Latino Studies, who also has a greeting for you.
Muy buenos días a todos y todas, muy bienvenidos y bienvenidas al 25º aniversario de la graduación Latinx de la Universidad de DePaul. Mi nombre es Carolina Sternberg y soy directora y profesora asociada del Departamento de Estudios Latinoamericanos y Latinos. Es un gran honor y privilegio estar aquí con ustedes presentando este evento y celebrando los innumerables esfuerzos y logros que hicieron que ustedes pudieran estar aquí y nosotros y nosotras podamos celebrarlos con la mayor de las alegrías y felicidades. Sé que estos 4 años en DePaul no han sido fáciles y sobre todo este último año nos ha dejado a todos y todas sin aliento y sin fuerzas para proyectar o soñar lo que viene después. Pero una de las cosas que he aprendido en mis años como estudiante y como profesora es que no hay otra manera de saber lo que es un sueño o lo que queremos lograr en el futuro si no sabemos cómo luchar y atravesar las adversidades, los miedos y las frustraciones. Todas estas cosas no solo nutren a nuestros sueños, sino que también nos convierten en las hermosas y valiosas personas que somos y que elegimos ser. Por eso, nunca dejen de perseguir sus proyectos y sus sueños, luchen mucho por ellos y jamás dejen que alguien les diga que no se puede. Porque si hay algo que sí sabemos en la comunidad Latinx es que sí se puede. A continuación, le doy la palabra a Elizabeth Ortiz, vicepresidenta de la Oficina de Equidad, Inclusión y Diversidad. Muchísimas gracias.
Hello and welcome. My name is Elizabeth Ortiz, and currently I serve as the Vice President for Diversity and Equity here at DePaul University. It is my distinct honor to welcome the 2021 Latinx graduates. Congratulations, graduating class of 2021. Your hard work, perseverance, and resiliency have brought you to this point. So pat yourselves on the back, lift a glass in celebration, and take a moment to revel in your accomplishment. This is the silver anniversary or the 25th anniversary of the Latinx graduation celebration. That is 25 years of history, tradition, and honoring of Latinx students and their families. Silver symbolizes radiance and brilliance, and it is the perfect symbol to commemorate a quarter-century of celebrating Latinx excellence and educational achievements. Silver also symbolizes riches and wealth and represents hope, love, and kindness. Congratulations to the Center for Latino Research, Latin American and Latino Studies, and past and current graduates for embodying the brilliance of silver, the riches and wealth of memory and culture, and the love and kindness that is the hallmark of the Latino community. Let us take a moment to thank your loved ones, the parents, the godparents, the partners, the grandparents, the children, and extended family who are participating today. We know that our students didn't get here and to this moment alone. They did so with the support of several generations that came before them. Their ancestors provided a rich history filled with cultural strength. They offered important lessons of working hard, caring for family, having faith, and building community. These lessons were filled with sacrifice and dreams for a better life. Thank you, families, for supporting our graduates. To our graduates, you have transformed your lives and you have brought your family along with you. Because of your accomplishment, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your parents, all who are in your familia will have a role model to follow into education. By receiving your diploma this June, you have changed the future for your children's children's children, as they will follow in your footsteps. So celebrate, be joyful, knowing that you have secured the future. This past year has been a year like no other. We have witnessed hate, violence, political discord, and a pandemic that has taken its toll on our communities. We lost loved ones and the ability to hug our family, our friends, and one another. This pandemic laid bare racial inequities, and yes, we also witnessed the senseless killings of Black and Brown people. This loss left us grieving and exhausted. But amid all of this, you carried on and persevered. You went to classes, submitted homework, met deadlines, all in a virtual world. You rose to the challenge, learned new skills, and completed your degree. You are all silver stars. You did it in this moment, in this time. You shone brilliantly with radiance, with courage, kindness, and love. You give us hope, and we know that you will go out and make us proud. You will change the world and make it a better place. You will bring the same tenacity that helped you finish this incredible year to your next endeavor. And so we thank you and we wish you the best of luck, love, and happiness on your journey. We have a request for you as you leave us and go out into the world. We ask that you remember your DePaul roots. DePaul was founded in the Vincentian tradition after the life and legacy of St. Vincent de Paul and St. Louise de Marillac. St. Vincent and St. Louise lived their lives in service to others. They rose to the challenge and complexities of the problems of their day to create a more just society. As part of this community, you have a rich history that impacts past, present, and future students and graduates with an obligation to social justice. It is a legacy and a commitment that we aspire to every day. I ask you also to commit to these values because at DePaul, our Catholic values call us to respect the human dignity of every person. Our Vincentian beliefs call us to serve and care for one another. And our urban character calls us to work toward equity and racial justice. So go out and change the world. Go out and care for one another. Go out and live up to your dreams and your full potential. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Buenos días. Mi nombre es Mónica Aide Ramos y soy la subdirectora de la oficina IGAN y copresidenta del Grupo Latinos Empoderados en DePaul, LID. Es un gran honor para mí darles la bienvenida a todos ustedes. Felicitaciones a los graduados. Su arduo trabajo y perseverancia los han traído hasta aquí. También celebramos el aniversario de plata del banquete de graduación Latinx. 25 años de historia, tradición y homenaje a los estudiantes Latinx y sus familias. Felicitaciones al Centro de Recursos Latinos y a los graduados pasados y actuales por representar la brillantez, la riqueza de la memoria y de la cultura, el amor y la amabilidad, sellos distintivos de la comunidad Latinx y nuestra mejor esperanza para el futuro. Tomemos un momento para agradecer a nuestros seres queridos, padres, madres, abuelas, abuelos, socios, hijos y familiares que participan hoy. Sabemos que nuestros alumnos no llegaron a este momento solos. Lo hicieron con el apoyo de varias generaciones que les precedieron. Sus antepasados proporcionaron una rica historia llena de fuerza. Ofrecieron lecciones importantes sobre el trabajo duro, el cuidado de la familia, la fe y la comunidad. Estas lecciones estuvieron llenas de sacrificios y sueños por una vida mejor. Gracias por apoyar a los graduados. A nuestros graduados, Ustedes han transformado sus vidas y han traído a sus familias con ustedes. Debido a su logro, sus hermanos, sus primos, sus padres, todos los que están en su familia tendrán un modelo a seguir. Al recibir su diploma, han asegurado el futuro de sus hijos y el de los hijos de sus hijos, ya que ellos seguirán sus pasos. Celebren y alégrense, sabiendo que han asegurado su futuro y el de muchos otros también. Este último año ha sido un año como ningún otro. Hemos sido testigos del odio, la violencia, la discordia política y una pandemia que ha pasado factura a nuestras comunidades. Perdimos a seres queridos y nuestra capacidad de ver y abrazar a nuestras familias, a nuestros amigos y unos a otros. La pandemia puso al descubierto las desigualdades raciales y dio paso a una necesaria reflexión. Y así también fuimos testigos de los asesinatos sin sentido de personas negras y morenas. Estas pérdidas nos han dejado afligidos y exhaustos. Pero en medio de todo eso, siguieron adelante. Ustedes nos dan esperanza, porque sabemos que nos harán sentir muy orgullosos. Cambien el mundo. Y sabemos que lo harán con la misma tenacidad que los ayudó a terminar este año sin precedentes. No olviden los valores de DePaul. DePaul fue fundada en la tradición vicentina, inspirada por la vida y el legado de San Vicente de Paúl y de Santa Luisa de Maryland en 1898. Ellos dedicaron sus vidas al servicio de los demás. Aceptaron los desafíos y la complejidad de los problemas de su época para hacer una sociedad mejor y más justa. Nuestras creencias vicentinas nos llaman a servir y a cuidar de los demás, y nuestro carácter urbano nos llama a trabajar por la equidad y la justicia racial. Cambien el mundo, cuídense los unos a los otros y hagan realidad sus sueños. Felicitaciones a los graduados de este año 2021.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Father Guillermo Campuzano, Vice President of Mission and Ministry.
Hello. Hola a todas y todos. Felicitaciones. Congratulations. I invite you to join me in prayer. Los invito a que se unan a mí en esta oración de acción de gracias. Dear God, in our DePaul mission statement, we wrote that guided by an ethic of Vincentian personalism and professionalism, DePaul compassionately upholds the dignity of all members of its diverse, multi-faith, and inclusive community. Today, we gather in this virtual space to thank you for never leaving us alone, and to recognize and celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of all the Latinx graduates. More importantly, we know that the journey towards this great achievement has not been an easy one. We understand the sacrifices each one of them and their families have made and the struggles they have faced. God, we are so proud of them. They never gave up. We thank you for their resilience, commitment, and for their amazing joy they are in our campuses. Gracias de corazón, querido Dios, por la vida, las familias, los sacrificios y el compromiso de todos nuestros estudiantes latinos y latinas. Al felicitarlos hoy por su graduación y por este momento tan especial, les agradecemos a ellas y a ellos por haber enriquecido nuestra vida, nuestra comunidad, la Universidad de DePaul, con su alegría, con su presencia, con su pasión, con su sentido de comunidad y su compromiso siempre con la solidaridad que es capaz de transformar sociedades. Bendito seas por ellos, por sus vidas. Los dejamos en tus manos y encomendamos en ti, en tu corazón, su futuro. Amén.
It's a pleasure to introduce Dr. Gabriel Esteban. Dr. Esteban is the 12th president of DePaul University. He began his presidency in 2017 as the first lay leader in DePaul's history. Dr. Esteban holds a doctorate in business administration from the Graduate School of Management of the University of California, Irvine, and a master's in Japanese business studies from Chaminade University in Honolulu. He earned his MBA and bachelor's degree in mathematics from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. Enhancing the student experience is one of Dr. Esteban's top priorities. It has resulted in the introduction of new campus traditions, such as a new student convocation to launch the academic year, the midnight pancake breakfast before finals, and a Christmas tree lighting ceremony to launch the holiday season. Dr. Esteban cares deeply about DePaul and the students we serve.
Welcome to the 25th Annual DePaul Latinx Graduation Celebration. Congratulations to our graduating students. We are so happy to celebrate this important milestone in your life. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the parents, spouses, significant others, and extended families that help you along your academic journey. Thank you for your constant love and support. I know how proud you must be of your loved one. To the class of 2021, your senior year at DePaul was not what you envisioned. Life threw you a curveball. You're different because of it. You're stronger. You're more flexible. You're kinder. As you embark on the next steps in your academic or professional journey, hold on to the lessons gained during this challenging time. Consider these words of advice from St. Vincent de Paul. Be steadfast in walking in the vocation to which you are called. How does this advice apply to you at the moment? Being steadfast in walking in your vocation or living your mission is a way of being. It enables you to be receptive to what emerges along your journey. Your hopes and dreams push you forward. But as we learned this past year, things don't always go as planned. It's how you respond to the curveball that matters. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity. Class of 2021, you have accomplished something extraordinary, and you should be proud. The time you spent at DePaul will serve you well as you work to transform the world into a better and brighter place. Please keep DePaul's values close to your heart. Remember our commitment to service, our passion for social justice, our love for others, especially those who are left behind by society. Go forth with confidence, strength, and purpose. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Now I'd like to introduce our first student speaker, Robert Merkel. Robert is an accomplished student. He double majored in political science and Latin American and Latino studies and minored in Spanish. One of his essays was chosen for publication in Creating Knowledge, the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences Journal of Outstanding Student Scholarship. Robert has been heavily involved in student life on campus. Since 2019, he has served as the president of DALE, the DePaul Alliance for Latinx Empowerment, the oldest Latinx student organization on campus. And in 2020, he was elected to be the Executive Vice President for Diversity and Equity for DePaul's Student Government Association. Please welcome Robert Merkel.
Respected faculty, staff, family, and class of 2021. I am honored to be speaking with you all on this very special occasion and the 25th anniversary for the Latinx graduation ceremony. Today is a day to celebrate our remarkable achievements as Latinx students as we prepare to receive our diplomas. And there is no doubt that we have what it takes to be agents of change in a world that is still evolving as we confront some of the greatest challenges in the United States and abroad. Some of these challenges include climate change, systemic racism, gun violence, health disparities, voter suppression, and so much more. Our curriculum at DePaul has encouraged us to think critically of our systems of power, but most importantly, it has encouraged us to imagine the truest, most beautiful lives, families, and society that we can work towards. Like many of you, I found myself focusing my attention on hobbies gained during our time away from the physical classroom. I regained a passion for reading in my free time during lockdown, and I found my way to Untamed by Glennon Doyle. In this book, Doyle encourages the reader to live fearlessly and imagine the truest, most beautiful versions of ourselves, our families, and our society. To push ourselves to say not this, and this instead. This, in many ways, is a legacy we are leaving behind for our student body and the aspirations that we bring with us as we receive our degrees. Our curriculum has given us the ability to submerge ourselves in the intercultural dialogue and global understanding that is necessary as we carry ourselves in the workforce, community service, and our everyday lives. For me, it was Dale and SGA that encouraged me to take positions of leadership, and OMSS that allowed me to be in community with folks from different multicultural backgrounds. By utilizing your experiences from leadership positions or collective groups, I ask you all to imagine a life and society in its truest form, a more just society, an equitable society, and a society that embraces differences. At a time in our country where polarization has been exacerbated, this goal will be harder to achieve than ever before. As former civil rights leader and Congressman John Lewis once said, when you see something that is not right, you must say something. You must do something. That is precisely what we did as students all across the country, where millions of people gathered from different backgrounds to demand justice for Black lives taken away by police brutality and white supremacy. But there is still so much more work to be done. We must continue to imagine a truer society that acknowledges these broken systems so we can build a more beautiful version of our lives. Reflecting on these past 4 years at DePaul, I can't help but give thanks to the relationships I've been able to build by being able to attend a university like this. The bonds that we built with faculty, staff, and fellow students have been what has perhaps brought us closer than ever before, even in a virtual environment. They are what has kept us resilient and compassionate during difficult and easy times. That is why your persistence and achievements deserve to be celebrated today. Despite the difficult sacrifices that many of us made to keep our community safe, it will not be in vain. Hope is now on the horizon with effective vaccines as we approach a return to normalcy. A return to normal where our smiles are no longer concealed by masks. A return to normal where we can hug one another, eat and drink together, and continue the work that must be done without fear. I look forward to the future achievements of our class as we continue on our path to a truer, more beautiful version of our lives, families, and society. Congratulations, class of 2021. Felicidades, clase de 2021. And don't forget to get vaccinated. Thank you.
Es un gran honor para mí presentar ahora a Laisa García, quien se graduó de DePaul con el título de Business Administration o Administración de Negocios, con un alto GPA y a lo largo de su programa recibió distintas distinciones, como por ejemplo haber sido nombrada en la Dean's List a lo largo del 2020 y en el invierno del 2021. Muchísimas felicitaciones, Laisa.
Hace unos años tuve la oportunidad de hablar para la Sociedad del Centro Nacional de Justicia para Inmigrantes. En el auditorio estaban más de 10,000 personas que solo fueron a escuchar mi historia como inmigrante. Recuerdo que estaba asustada. Jamás había hablado para tantas personas y francamente hablar de cómo una joven de 13 años había llegado a este país con nada en las manos más que un corazón lleno de sueños, pasiones e inspiraciones no era un tema muy fácil de explicar. Pero mientras contaba mi historia, me di cuenta que no soy la única que ha llegado a este país con las manos vacías, pero con un corazón lleno de ganas de salir adelante, de buscar el sueño americano, como muchos le dirían. Mientras estaba parada ahí, entendí que no importaba mucho mi historia. Lo que importaba era mi valentía y mi voz al dar a conocer que no estoy aquí para quitarle nada a nadie, que no estoy aquí para robarme los empleos de nadie, Y por supuesto, no estoy aquí para hacerle daño a nadie. Mi valentía al pararme delante de todas estas personas estaba representada por todos los inmigrantes que, como a mí, se nos enseñó que nada en la vida es gratis, que todas las personas merecen respeto y que la sangre de todos es del mismo color. El día de hoy me uno al 16% de latinos con una licenciatura y al 12% con una licenciatura en negocios. Pero más que estas estadísticas, me uno a la representación de los sueños hechos realidad de miles de latinos que llegan a este país de diferentes maneras, pero con el mismo objetivo, alcanzar nuestras metas y poner en alto el nombre de nuestra raza. Mostrar que aunque somos minoría en este país, tenemos el poder de hacer el mayor impacto en nuestras comunidades, en nuestra sociedad, en la vida de nuestros seres queridos y por supuesto a otros latinos que están siguiendo nuestro mismo camino y que en unos años uno de ellos estará parado justo donde me encuentro hoy. Esto y mucho más he aprendido durante mi transcurso en DePaul, que la dignidad humana es esencial para vivir en comunidad unos con otros, que el cambio a un mundo diferente, lleno de respeto, libertad y justicia, comienza en el cambio de nosotros mismos, de la manera en que pensamos, que hablamos y cómo nos dirigimos a los demás. Este gran logro de nosotros, los graduados de la comunidad latina de DePaul University de la clase 2021, está dedicado a ti que me escuchas y que en este momento estás dudando si puedes hacerlo o no, si te estás esforzando por el gran trabajo y sacrificio que tus padres han hecho por ti, por los sacrificios que tú mismo haces, por las lágrimas cuando sientes que ya no puedes más, por cada día que te levantas aún sin tener las ganas de salir adelante. Hoy estoy aquí para decirte que sí se puede, que los sueños, sobre todo el sueño americano, sí se pueden, que la persistencia, la paciencia y el trabajo duro son la clave para alcanzar todo lo que tu corazón sueña, todas tus pasiones e inspiraciones. Este logro es para ti. También personalmente para mis padres, que se merecen todo y que ahora estoy un paso más cerca de dárselos. Gracias, papá, porque tu esfuerzo de levantarte todos los días a las 5 de la mañana a tu trabajo me motiva a salir adelante. Y me enseñas que si tú puedes con todo, yo también. Para mi mejor amiga y mi gran consejera. Para ti, mamá. Gracias por ser mi apoyo número 1 y cuidarme la espalda desde el día 1. Para mi hermano, que sé que soy tu ejemplo a seguir y que espero un día verte en este mismo lugar. Estoy aquí para también ser tu apoyo número 1. Gracias.
Hi, my name is Jose Perales, and it is my pleasure to introduce the keynote speaker, Maria del Socorro Pesqueria. She was appointed president of the Healthy Communities Foundation in May of 2017. The Healthy Communities Foundation is a private philanthropic organization with the mission to achieve health equity across its 27 zip code region in the city of Chicago and Western Cook County suburbs. Prior to joining the Healthy Communities Foundation, Maria served as president of Mujeres Latinas en Acción. Preceding her time at Mujeres, Maria led the National Museum of Mexican Art's development and marketing team. At an early age, as the eldest daughter of Mexican immigrants, she became a translator, advocate, convener, and bridge for information and understanding. As a result, justice, equity, and collaborative efforts have been her drivers for becoming a passionate servant leader. Maria serves on the board of the Chicago Network, the Shriver Center on Poverty Law, Grantmakers in Health and Hispanics in Philanthropy. Maria's other civic and community involvements have included appointments to the United States Congressional Commission for a National Women's History Museum, the Lincoln Academy Advisory Board, Community Foundation's Board Emeriti, and the Cook County Forest Preserves Policy Council. Pesqueria's awards consist of being named a Chicago Community Trust Fellow, one of 50 Women of Influence by Chicago Business Journal, the Excellence in Community Service Award by Maldiv, the Making a Difference Award by Chicago Women in Philanthropy, the AJC Project Israel Interchange for National Latino Opinion and Policy Leaders, and early in her career was named one of 40 under 40 by Crane Chicago Business. As a lifelong leader, she is a graduate of the Harvard University John F. Kennedy School of Government Executive Program, St. Thomas University, Mini MBA in Profit Management, and DePaul University, BA Latin American Studies. Maria is proud to call DePaul University her alma mater. That means mother of our soul. and is grateful for the Vincentian spirit that continues to enrich her. Please join us in welcoming María del Socorro Pesquería.
Hello. Saludos. Muchísimas gracias por esta invitación. It is truly an honor to address the 2021 Latinx graduation ceremony. I'm so pleased. It is un orgullo to be a part of such an important and significant day for you, your familia, and the entire DePaul community. Felicidades. Congratulations. I'm reminded that all that I am and have become is thanks to the investments that others have made of me. Your achievements of today are thanks to your efforts made possible by the support of many, including those that believed and championed you early on. As the African proverb states, if we stand tall, it is because we stand on the shoulders of many ancestors. And while we stand on the shoulders of many ancestors, you are a traveler in your own journey. As poet Antonio Machado shared in his poem, Caminante no hay camino, traveler, there is no road. The poem goes like this. Caminante son tus huellas, el camino y nada más. Caminante, no hay camino, se hace camino al andar se hace el camino. Traveler, your footprints are the only road, nothing else. Traveler, there is no road. You make your own path. As you walk, you make your own road. The steps that I took back as a student at DePaul were key to opening the path that has led me to where I am today. The friendships, the professors, mentors. Well, there are several DePaul deep footprints left on my path. The experience and training as a resident advisor in RA are skill sets that I continue to use as a reference to this day for checking in on my ongoing efforts towards work-life balance. SOS Pi. I think of it as a helpful pie, and it's resonated even more so within the last year. SOS Pi. One slice, a slice of the letter S for social. Keeping connected to friends and family. The friendships that you've made here will continue to sustain you. They will become your comadres, compadres, and help you see things clearly. By the way, one of my dearest DePaul friends is an optometrist and does help me see things clearly. SOS Pi, a slice of the letter O for occupational. Job paid or not, career planning is a lifelong process that continues to evolve and change as your interests, experience, and life circumstances change. SOS Pi, a slice of the letter S for spiritual. Whether it's through meditation, spiritual journaling, carry with you the Vincentian spirit. SOS Pi, a slice of the letter P for physical. Any form of movement. For me, it's been dancing in the kitchen with our new puppy Luna. SOS Pi, a slice of the letter I for intellectual. Staying open to ongoing learning. SOS Pi, a slice of the letter E for emotional. Journaling, sharing feelings with loved ones. This SOS Pi has nourished me through the pandemic. Class of 2021, congratulations, you've made it. Through quarantines, virtual classes, nasal swab testing, and perhaps are now fully vaccinated. When you first began your journey at DePaul, would you have thought you'd encounter a global pandemic in a way that only a few generations have had to endure? Well, early in the pandemic, when much was still uncertain, a quote was shared to me from, of all places, the Financial Times by author Arundhati Roy, reminding us that the pandemic is a portal. Quote, historically, pandemics have forced humans to break with the past and imagine the world anew. This one is no different. It is a portal, a gateway between one world and the next, unquote. The pandemic has shed a light force on inequities that communities of color, including the Latinx community has faced for decades in this country. The unequal outcomes of the pandemic did not happen by chance. We must imagine our world anew so as to not continue the inequities prior to the pandemic. Because the Latinx community has been infected with COVID-19 at the highest levels and economically has bared the largest brunt. Because decades of inequitable public policies and investment patterns created a tinderbox of vulnerability, which was ignited by the COVID-19 pandemic. Because historic disinvestments and structural racism has driven these disparities. And yet, despite all the challenges, our community is resilient. How many examples of leadership, solidarity, and collaborations have we witnessed? We are in a pivotal moment, breaking with the past to reimagine an equitable recovery. Indeed, a gateway forming a path between one world and the next. And you are privy to being a traveler in this moment. Seize this moment, and as you walk, you make your own road with intention to make our communities more just and equitable communities. Seize this moment, and as you walk, make your own road, leading balance in your life. Seize this moment, and as you walk, you make your own road. And may the next generations that follow stand even taller as they stand on your shoulders. Paz and bendiciones to you, the Latinx class of 2021. Felicidades.
Hello, my name is Antonio Polo. I am a professor at DePaul University in the Department of Psychology. It is an honor to join you all at this virtual ceremony to present the recognition awards for faculty, staff, students, and student organizations. Bienvenidos a todos los hispanoparlantes y a los estudiantes, familiares, amigos y otras personas que nos acompañan. Es un placer estar con ustedes para celebrar a la clase del 2021. Mi nombre es Antonio Polo y soy profesor del Departamento de Psicología de la Universidad de DePaul. Voy a presentar los premios de reconocimiento a los profesores, personal, estudiantes y organizaciones estudiantiles. The Faculty Recognition Award is an acknowledgement of the faculty members that have gone above and beyond to ensure that their students receive the highest quality education at DePaul and that their experiences are guided by Vincentian values. These faculty members have gone out of their way to inspire and motivate their students and to make them feel welcome and at home in the DePaul community. This year, we recognize Dr. Marie Donovan, who is an associate professor in the College of Education in the Department of Teacher Education. Here's what someone said about Dr. Donovan. Dr. Marie Donovan goes above and beyond to ensure every student is successful. She was able to understand each one of her students. She took the time to walk and talk us through difficult times. This year, we also recognize Dr. Esther Trujillo, who is an assistant professor in Latin American and Latino Studies at the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Here's what someone said about Dr. Trujillo. Dr. Trujillo has been a role model to all Latinx students. She constantly reminds us that we're all resilient and courageous in our ways. I can confidently say that I'll be taking all the lessons I've learned from her and sharing them with those around me. The Staff Recognition Award seeks to shine a spotlight on those staff members whose work has helped shape and guide student experiences at DePaul, whether by providing career advice and guidance or giving them peace of mind by assisting them with administrative matters. These staff members work hard, and their work has had a tangible impact on their students' academic careers, which will continue to be felt beyond graduation. This year, Dr. Monica Ramos is recognized with the Staff Recognition Award. She's the Assistant Director at the Egan Office for Urban Education and Community Partnerships at the Irwin W. E. Steen Center. Here's what someone said about Dr. Ramos. Dr. Monica Ramos's role as the former coordinator at the Latinx Cultural Center and her current role at the Egan office shows her commitment to serving underrepresented populations. This year, we also recognize Tania Rodriguez from Student Academic Services with the Staff Recognition Award. Here is what someone said about Tania. Tania Rodriguez helped me in most academic decisions I ever made and has allowed me a place of comfort and warmth always. She guided me from selecting classes, getting involved at DePaul, and handling personal situations. She always made sure that I got what I needed to be successful in school. The Student Leadership Award recognizes students who have made significant contributions to student organizations at DePaul or have enhanced the DePaul experience for their fellow students. We are grateful for the spirit and initiative these students have shown at DePaul and look forward to seeing them share their example of Vincentian values and leadership in their lives beyond DePaul. This year we honor Hilary Flores and Robert Merkel. Here's what someone said about Hilary. Hilary Flores is always striving to make sure Latinx students had a place in student media at DePaul. La DePaulia pushed me to capture powerful and painful moments in our community. I appreciated every moment with Hilary and learning alongside her. Here's what someone said about Robert. Robbie Merkel for keeping DALE alive and always incorporating important topics at our DALE meetings. The Student Organization Award gives recognition to the student-led groups that actively seek to make a positive impact on the student body and work hard to make sure they are acknowledged, heard, and represented by the university. It is often through these organizations that our students develop their leadership abilities and become acquainted with the Vincentian values and principles that are characteristic of the DePaul community well beyond their university years. This year, we recognize the DePaul Alliance for Latinx Empowerment and Tepeyac. The DePaul Alliance for Latinx Empowerment, or DALE, organizes various events to strengthen students' Latin American roots and empower Latinx students at DePaul to become unified leaders in the Latinx community. DALE is often referred to as the oldest and largest Latinx-oriented organization at DePaul University. This year, we also recognize Tepeyac. Tepeyac constantly works to provide a safe space for Latinx students where they can share their experiences on what it means to be Latinx, build community, and how we can all do our part to work towards social justice.
Gabriela A. Alicea, Cristian Almazán, Kevin Amaro, Diana Anaya, Carla Arciniega Santana, Pablo Astudillo, Matthew Backmeyer Flores, Rosalío Bueno, Jessica Bustamante, Heidi Cabrera, Jessica Camacho Rivera, Rosario Carrillo, McLean Casey, Karina Castañeda. Viviana Castellano. Alondra Castellanos. Tomás Castrejón. Blanca Castro. Margarita Cisneros. Jacqueline Cisneros. Laura Colores. José Alberto Coronado Saluski. Juan Coit. Edgar Cruz. Yana Cruz. Nicole Cummings. Magalí Díaz. Emilia Escobedo. Viviana Favela. Natalia Fernández. Ariana Ferniza. Daniel García. Laisa García. Michael García. Jacqueline García. Yesenia García Murillo. Douglas Gibbs. Lucía Girón. Marta Gómez. Verónica González. Andrés Grijalva. Isabela Grimaldo. Viviana Guerrero. Gabriela Gutiérrez. Zulma Guzmán. Stevie Guzmán Alipio. Ariana Hernández. Jennifer Hernández. Juliana Hernández. Alexis Guante. Jesús Jiménez. Daisy Lamas Guzmán. Brenda Lara. Catherine Larco. Marilú Lemón. Arimi Lemus. Ángela López. Brian López. Eva López Benedí. Cristina Maldonado. Márquez. Elizabeth Márquez. Hugo Martínez. Julián Martínez. Karina Mireya Martínez. Brittany Medina. Victoria Medrano. Elizabeth Mejía. Mauricio Mejía. Guadalupe Mendoza. Robert Merkel. Melissa Montoya. Cassandra Morales. Sebastián Moreno. Noemí Muñiz. Valeria Muro Barrios. Daisy Navarrete. James Nieto. Alondra Nino. Andrea Ochoa. Solana Oliver. Lina Ornelas. Eric Ortiz. Maribel P. Méndez. Amanda Padilla. Rosita Victoria Palma Rodríguez. Leslie Perales. Juliana Pérez. Joana Quiñones. Georgina Quintana. Wendy Ramos. Richard Requeña. David Ríos. Ana Rivera. Ricardo Rivera. Tical Rivera. Daisy Rodríguez. Michael Rodríguez. Verónica Rodríguez. Verónica Rodríguez. Magali Román. Janet Román Lagunas. Alondra Romero. Tania Salazar. Stephanie Sanabria. Fernando Sánchez. Juan Manuel Sandoval, Andrea Serna, Karina Serna, Lisbeth Servín, Janet Tello, Daniela Tovar, Julia Umaña, Luis Urbina, Alexander Valdivia, Estrella Vargas, Sandra Vida, Daniela Yepes, Ángela Zarate. Felicidades a todos nuestros graduados y a sus familias. Congratulations to all of our graduates and all of your families.
Congratulations to the class of 2021 from DePaul University Latinx Alumni Chapter. You did it. Felicidades.
Muchas felicidades. Lo lograste. Estamos muy orgullosos de ti.
Felicidades from your extended DePaul family and Latinx alumni. You've demonstrated that you can persevere, work hard, and adapt, even during a pandemic. Wishing you continued success as you transition forward. So go out there, be great, and be kind.
On behalf of the Center for Latino Research, thank you for watching the 25th Annual Latinx Graduation Celebration. Once again, we congratulate all of our 2021 graduates, and we wish you the best as you start your new adventures. Thanks also to everyone who shared their time, energy, and talent to put together this program.
Esperamos que hayan disfrutado esta ceremonia y continúen celebrando sus logros con sus familias y amigas en el día de hoy. Muchísimas gracias por compartir este momento con nosotros y nosotras, y les deseamos lo mejor en este nuevo capítulo que comienza. Muchas gracias.